Hello everyone. I'm sitting outside today. It's so beautiful out. I hope that you are also getting fresh air. I'm going to read you today Julia's House for Lost Creatures. I always think the opening page is a fun one too. Julia's house came to town. There she goes. There she goes. Chalk. And settled by the sea. That evening, there was a warm fire, toast, and tea, and all of the house was quiet. Too quiet. So Julia ran to her workshop. She got out her tools and her paints and went to work. She made a sign. She hung up the sign outside the front door. It said, Julia's House for Lost Creatures. And then she waited. She didn't have to wait for long. Scratch, scratch. The sign worked. Patched Up Kitty came to stay, and it was nice to have a friend, even if he wasn't like other kitties. Before long, there was another knock at the door. It went boom, boom, boom. It was a very sad troll. The city had torn down his bridge, and he asked if he could please stay, just until he could get back on his feet. Julia had just settled the troll into her best chair when there was another knock. There were also scrapes and scratches, whines, bangs, barks, and bellows. Soon, Julia's house was filling up with lost and homeless creatures of every description. They asked for towels and soap, tea and toast. They had ideas of their own. They spilled things and they didn't clean up. And then the troll found Julia's old record player. Stop! Shouted Julia. Everybody stop! The creatures stopped what they were doing and stood, shuffling their guilty feet. Julia ran to her workshop and closed the door. Do not disturb. She stayed in there for a long time. When she finally came out, Julia had a new sign. Now everyone had a job. Julia's house chore chart. It says rules: clean messes, white feet, claws, and wings. In the kitchen, toast, tea, and jam. So the dragons are in the kitchen. The mermaids do the dishes, cups, plates, knives, and forks. I don't know what that one is. Those guys have to do the floors, the mopping, and the sweeping. These guys need to do the dusting and the polishing. The gnomes need to do the fireplace, the wood, and the cleaning. All the creatures had different jobs. There's the mermaid doing her dishes, and the gnomes with their wood. The dragon made toast, and the mermaid washed the dishes. The Folletti tended the fire. The goblins mopped up. The ghost was in charge of dusting, and the troll picked out the music. At last, there was a warm fire and tea and toast for everyone, and all the house was quiet again, except whoosh, drip, 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 creak. So Julia got out of bed and made one more sign. She put it up outside the door, and then she waited. Tap, 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 tap. She went running. She didn't have to wait for long. Her sign said, help wanted, repairs, odd jobs, plumbing. The end. And here's a little closing page. The house by the sea, sitting on a turtle's back. Hope you enjoyed that one. See y'all later.